Good morning, everyone. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. This is a weekly Virgo reading. Please keep in mind, these readings may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket for later, because you never know what might help when it comes to piecing things together. Okay, and also look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs, as those may help you to put some things together as well. Okay. And if you would like to donate to my channel, the link for that is below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing greatly helps to improve the channel. And thank you for all those who have subscribed and have been viewing my videos. Thank you so much. All right. Virgo. I feel you might be going on a trip. For some of you, y'all might be going on a trip. Okay, I'll put that there, here, then here. Cool. Okay. All right. I want my card. Give me the card. Give me the card. And this is my Shaman deck. Alright. What messages do we have for our dear Virgos? Well, boy, is that interesting. Okay. Okay, that's crossed. I'm gonna leave it crossed. Wow, that's being read differently. Wow, you show up right in your reading as an overall energy. Fucking, that's freaking beautiful. Good job, Virgos. You are standing immensely in your truths when it comes to your heart and what you want in your home life. It's being shifted into more of a soul connection with the healing of your self-esteem within yourself and your addicting bondages. You recently made a decision about something. Wow. And shifting more into balance over a liberation of resolution of paradox within, understandings that's come into downloads with I feel your spiritual path. So you have movement into balance. It's upside down, but that's the overall energy that's being shifted, I feel, with this ending. And things no longer being slow and steady with this release in energy. It's coming into its change in its cycle and moving into balance and really calling out your happiness, because you do have it upside down, but with this wheel here, it's like I feel it's a shift in this. Especially with you being right side up, it's like standing in your own essence of what you really resonate with in your own heart and your spiritual essence of like a soul journey, like a joyful participation in a virtue for you. Wow. Virtue with yourself and the natural law of, I feel, earth magic and shamanic power. Wow, and stepping through the gateway of it, which is why I feel you have that release and liberation card. That's amazing, the way all these are laid out right now. It's like you have the strength card upside down, but with this being shifted, it's because you are gaining, I feel with this, like, you are gaining more happiness in, like, feelings of holding yourself back, which is why I feel this judgment card is here sideways, okay? And you're having clear sight into your own joys and wishes, of your own fulfillment, and shifting things into balance with it, which is why I feel and coming out of the dark within your own wishes and how balance, how much certain clear sight and direction will like bring this happiness, this like 10 of Cups for you. But I have recently learned that the 10 of Cups, not that it's also like, you know, you're happy everything, like kind of scenario type wise. There's something situational that is going to feel like the beginning steps into with like feeling like extremely emotionally fulfilled, situationally fulfilled. It's like it's not there right now, but with like this virtue of this happiness being like granted to you over some decision being made, and really seeing the good and the bad and the bad and the good, and like being able to align with that. It's like you're not seeing things as black and white anymore. You're seeing like the good and certain bad situations, and then the bad and some of the things that were looked at as a good situation, and you're kind of like finding that like middle grounds of both, and creating a shift within of like all the positive lessons of aligning within possibly of the bad with a good situation, and the good and the bad within a good situation. Taking its leveling up with its own like passage to a new life. This entering and it's like meeting up with the gatekeeper of your release, liberation of your endings, and passage into your new life that will be granting of this energy, and it's like you're becoming a shape changer within these paradox of situations. And having a sense of like purpose and duty within this new passage. It's like a hidden road, and it's becoming more, okay, this card just turned, so I'm going to turn it. And you're having extreme, that's why this judgment card, coming out of the darkness of things and having clear sight to what is really going to bring you joy. What your wishes. You're really seeing it. And you're the one stepping into taking action. Usually this is, for Virgo, this has been constantly coming up. But it's a different energy now. It's you. Coming into liberation of like really standing and being the energy of the King of Wands. Seeing your own passions being lit inside of you, and the direction that you are stepping into, that is a virtue for you, a sense of virtue for you within your own heart, soul aligning with it, that you're shifting this energy into seeing your happiness and the path that it takes you to get there. That's a big shift. It's a big shift. And I feel it has a lot to do with an addictive bondage, possibly when it comes to a home life of some sort. Either it be your home life or how you want and feel and see your home life structure to be, and jumping out of the shadows of what you thought it would only have for you. Because having the 10 of Stones and then the 10 of Vessels over here, that's pretty... This is very interesting. Okay. But you're having clear sight into this direction of your joy, and really aligning your soul essence with your natural passions and drive of what you really want to like be involved in, what you really want to have, like, oh man, like this energy feel, like, and honoring your energy, like honoring this. And this was right side up. So I feel you had a sense of tampering in your views of this, but it's being turned. So with this clear sight here, and playing more into having that passion and taking action towards your own healing of hidden insecurities within yourself that really caused you to do some of the things that you were doing that you are now releasing and being liberated from kind of that sense of energy. Because at the end we do have insecurities upside down, so, and with the healing card right side up. So that's why I feel why this was shifted as I was doing the reading when it was originally right side up. And you're seeing the hidden knowledge within yourself, and the wisdom that is being brought within. I feel like using telekinetic vision, seeing the depth of the ancient wisdom that you actually possess and hold, and not just second guessing things that come up in your head and thinking it's just your thoughts. Or no, you are honoring your energy into this. You are really starting to see that's like telekinetic energy connection with your spiritual path. That when you allow yourself to easily set in mindfulness of your mind, you are receiving more ancient wisdom than you realized. That is hidden knowledge of the wisdom that you have always possessed, but you're coming into this shift of view of really seeing it for its own messages, without it having to be in the 3D realm. It's like you're seeing it as it's connecting with like the spirit of spirits of the unknown. And having a lot of passion and fire towards this, and stepping into playing with it more, because y'all seem to be very of a stern energy, kind of like very structuralized, and I feel you're coming into like not being overly strong and stern about things, kind of like allowing yourself to relax and play into you and your spiritual path more. Like that's just, and having joy in it. And seeing this as like wishes coming true, coming out of the energy of like structural order, and honoring the joy and play with your path. That's interesting. Yeah. You're realizing you don't have to take too much action into things when it comes to honoring your energy and coming into a sense of healing when it comes to matters of your subconscious emotions that hold you back, which is why it's like I feel like you're overcoming holding yourself back too much. That it was keeping you out of this balance within honoring your energy with yourself. And that's why I feel this release is here. It's like you're liberating yourself. That was slow and steady to come in, but it's like the perfect time, like, because with this turtle being here, the turtle wins the race because he's not in such a hurry. He goes with the flow of the connection within everything at the most perfect timing to be set into place for the connective preciousness behind all of this that is bringing you into the most amount of joy with it. It's like you're completely seeing this in a whole different light, and just really granting this huge amount of healing energy. And now I see why this Queen of Stones is here, because this is not someone. This is you coming into being able to honor the strength and depth of the ancient wisdom of understanding the alignment of your masculine self and your feminine self, and where those energies are aligned with it, and how it actually creates healing to balance those energies within yourself, and how it kind of makes you more whole, and not feeling as if you have to get kind of like this like nurturing energy from an outer source or from someone else, or you become more solidified within yourself because of honoring these two energies, when usually I would feel you're dealing with two people. Some of you you might be dealing with two people. This could be another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and this could be a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. For some of you, it could be the fact that you're dealing with these two and you're coming into wisdom and clarity about these two people. But for some of you, when it's like going into your own specific spiritual essence of yourself, and pulling out the virtue within yourself, and not feeling like the virtue is somewhere else. And that's what's pulling this Ten of Cups here into clear view of direction, and completely taking your insecurities of yourself away, and more loving your past self for going through what it did to become this extreme balance of healing with your feminine aspects of yourself and your masculine aspects of yourself, with the ancient wisdom between, aligning with both those aspects of your heart and your emotions, and grounding all of these energies together and honoring them, like honoring your emotions, honoring your own energy and balance within your emotions, and eliminating the insecurities of maybe the way you were then. And I feel that's where this soul virtue is coming from. It's your meeting with the gatekeeper. And it's like, it's not like it's a liberation when you meet with this gatekeeper of a new level of your spiritual path and belief structure. And it's not like you're changing your beliefs, though. It's you're shifting into a different view of it. It's like you've wow, okay. So it's like you've literally well, I've lost where this card goes. Okay. It's like you saw the glitteriness of this veil, and you were like, oh, okay, that's all pretty, and it's all like self-gratification. It's all like gives you a little ego boost, just enough to keep you like in this level of judgment. And then you're like, it's not as pretty as I thought. And then you're like, if it was able to distract me that much, I can only imagine the truth behind it. So it's like, as pretty as that is, you take a minute and just like overlook it and not allow it to distract you anymore. You're like, well, I've already been distracted with all that, and it's just like you kind of like open it and you're like, oh, you start overwhelmingly mesh and connect all the dots, not just dots, but all the branches of all the trees and all the webs of everything. Like, it literally becomes huge for you. So huge, it's like you go through a complete massive shift of nothing that you really believe in, but the way you see all of it. It's like it's a secret. It's like you see the secret behind the secret. It's like you saw this awesome stuff all over the table, and then you see the biggest gift of all underneath the table that no one else thought to look except for you, because it was poking at your leg. It was like, and you're just like, whatever. And it's like, if I don't pay attention a little bit, you're gonna eventually look under that table, and then you're like, whoa, like I got the chills. And then you amplify your heart, your mind, and your spiritual life, and it crowns you. It crowns you way more than you ever thought you could have been crowned. And that's your huge, huge shift into this new life. It becomes, because it's like you live the way you live because of your view on it, and then you shift into a heightened, more heightened of fertility into it, and how much more it brings you, how much it really shifts this into play for you, whether you're with someone or not. This energy, you embody this energy of like bringing your full element into balance. And it's like you literally burst with so much creativity on a whole purified level. I mean, I'm not saying that everything else you were doing was like not pure of intent. It truly was. I really feel it really okay. It really was. But it was like you only saw half of it. And you saw maybe the whole depth. But then it really wakens up with its own male and female aspects of its grounding and centering, and it wakes you up to yours. And so then you really come into this huge masculine of the ancient wisdom, as long as with the femininity of the emotional fertility and fulfillment within it. True emotional fulfillment. Bringing you out of all this insecurity and sense of depth of feeling like you're kind of like stagnated in a dark hole. But then it's like you finally you finally like kind of like how a shaman, one of their works is being staying in a completely dark cave for a certain amount of time. And it's like you did that, and then you light up. And because of you lighting up with your soul, with these new downloads coming in that you are now ready for, you find that that you were never stuck in there. You find that you're now able to see the door that was never there. Like it was veiled. And then you finally see the door that you thought was never there. It's like you didn't. It's like the impossible. I'm surprised you didn't get that card. It's like the impossible starts to happen for you, like because of like you walking through that new door, like everything. It's like all your wishes start coming into play. You being able to literally drop, I feel, the 20 of Wands, like burden after burden. It's like, it's just kind of like this new passage, just like literally is like, we will take that for you, and there you go. Enjoy, play, have fun, laugh within it, have clear sight, do whatever it is you do, but enjoy and have fun in the process. And you gain a download of the receptivity of principle of happiness and morality within emotional fulfillment and sanctuary, connectiveness, like it's like I see that it's like you were calling out, and it's like you were calling out for so long, and then you come out of your cave and they blend. Like, this is interesting how this is like the sun coming up, and this is the moon, and this is the element more, with it being a king. This is supposed to be more masculine card, but with the moon aspect there, it's both. And this is supposed to be a feminine card, but with the sun there, it's an aspect of both. So it's like you literally take both these energies into a paradox of resolution. See, because it's one of the words that were there. Paradox of resolution for yourself and all the questions you've had. Hidden knowledge in all of it. The healing hidden knowledge. And seeing the sabotage, fixing the self-sabotage acts and how it was sabotaging yourself and your happiness, and aligning it to the dropped, and coming up into honoring those feelings, emotions, sense of self-love in a way, but self-love in a different aspect, as in gaining ancient wisdom of loving your old self and then bringing more love to who you are now and how you just like morphed. Okay. This is Oracle Unicorns Words of Wisdom deck, which I'm going to be shifting them, or changing them. I may, because I got a blank card deck, so I'm gonna, that came out twice, okay. You're going to be able to watch it unfold because of your spiritual belief, because I have gods here, so whatever that means for you. Because of your spiritual belief, they're going, with this shift that you just came into, they're literally going to just like start tying things together for you. Because they're like, yes, you know the answer now, you figured it out, so they're just like fucking weaving shit everywhere for you. Like, and they're like, watch it unfold. And how this will play out for you within your heart chakra, because this card is Omega, disrespectful wolves or troublemakers are able to leave rank unless they are horribly bad. So they're able to leave rank of being a disrespectful wolf unless they are horribly bad. But I feel as this one for you is that you may have been tied up into energies of being a troublemaker or a disrespectful wolf, and you are coming into the energy of leaving this rank. Or you're dealing with someone that is being shifted out of this rank. Listen. Listen. Watch your mind's eye and the messages that you receive visually, telekinetically, okay, with your ancestors. You're not imagining it. When I said no, you're not imagining it. It is not kind of, it's your own thoughts, but it's not your own thoughts. They're coming at you like that for a very specific reason. They are actual messages coming in for you, which has made certain things that and this laid out upside down. So you are shifting out of this envious and jealousy energy and coming into that actual self-love of seeing what you have to bring and not being jealous of something that someone else has to bring, and you feel as if you have to bring that to the table too, if not more. You're coming out of that energy. And I feel that's why this disrespectful wolf came here, because it's like with you shifting out of that jealousy and envious energy, you really bring more emotional fulfillment to your table as you shift out of these energies. Any more messages we have for Virgo? Going on 39 minutes. Y'all's videos always end up so long. Your obstacles and trials you are facing is initiating you into a shamanic energy of path. You may be coming into making the big altar. And that's why you're listening more. And you already know the answer. And ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Because you also already know the answer. Watch it unfold and listen. They are right there, giving you the answers you need right here and through here. And be careful of negativity, because this can damage this new shift, this new way of seeing things. You may be downed about it, you may be kind of told wrong, this, that, and another, but honor your own energy in it, what as you are. You're seeing it as a hidden secret. Everyone's looking at all this sparkly beautifulness on the table, and you just went, anyone seeing this? Anyone else getting tapped on their leg? And ask yourself, why are you seeing it? Because of this? Because of passing through your own trials? Becoming the jaguar yourself? Stepping into alphaship. The unity of alphaship. Not to get that mixed up with being on a high horse about anything, but a unity of alphaships. Being able to connect and bringing something to the table. You may not bring this whole gift out from underneath the table because it was meant for you to see, and if anyone else figures it out, you'll see they were meant to see it too. And that's how you're able to decipher the difference and who to connect more with and who to kind of keep safe distance, so that you stay out of this negative energy of snakes in the pit. And you go from literally being a snake to this, not, okay, we'll go with, to this kind of like, this like oak man, like the wise old man with the serpent's tongue. Okay? And really becoming the essence of this power. One with the spirits of the old, of this earth. And once, is there anything any older than trees, besides maybe the ground? But also the trees are rooted into the ground, the foundation, and then the rising up from the foundation and connecting both together. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I am Oracle Unicorn, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing greatly improves the channel. Thank you so much, and I will see y'all next week, Virgos. Goodbye.